otherwise have to dodge them. Oh, it'll be back in a second. I think it's already back. Oh, I see. We got a weird... That's really bizarre. That's really, really bizarre. Guys, let me know when I'm back. Okay, looks like I'm back on. I know, it's like clockwork, right? Yeah, this is my point exactly, Jamers. It makes absolutely no sense in Ultra. If you compare like Mushi 1 Ultra to Futari Ultra is like wall, and then kind of plateau for a while, and then it spikes up again at the end. Whereas, but then the individual bosses and mid-bosses are kind of like up and down and all over the place. Like a lot of the boss fights are easier than the stages, which I find really funny. And then in Mushi 1, you have kind of the complete opposite. You have like this gradual progression up from like difficult but still doable to very, 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 very hard, and then at the very end it just kind of goes, which is also not good, but in a completely different way. Anyway, back to the game. What I was asking as it went offline was, am I correct in assuming that I will cancel the bullets from the lanterns if I'm directly on top of them when I trigger them? Or is that flawed thinking? Ooh. Starting to understand why Palm is so popular in Ultra. His spread shot has a really interesting ability to control the screen space very, very well from kind of any position because it's so radial instead of kind of forward angled. Whereas his focus shot does so much damage that it's really effective at taking down bosses and high priority targets quickly enough that you can count on cancels reliably when you need them. I think that's a really interesting combination. Kind of exactly what you need for this particular game mode. Damn it, I almost made that. Oh, hey, Erbo. Yeah, I mean, it would be difficult, especially by the standards, you know, set by Maniac and the other modes of the game, but it would definitely not be the superhuman task that it currently is. This is just nuts. This is just complete insanity. Oh, Jesus. I really need to learn how to cut back against the popcorn here. reliably. Because, I mean, I've done it a few times by sheer luck, but there has to be some part of their pattern that I'm just not understanding yet. As usual, the Tadayana section here leads into just the most insane. This last run-up right before Larsa is always the hardest part of the game. In every single mode. As it should be, but... Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Jamers. You have to, like, get it to glitch, like, half the pattern off the side of the screen. And if you do that, you can get right up next to him and hose him with very little to dodge. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, unless there's some other trick that I don't know about, which is definitely also possible. Why did I dodge that much? I could have just kind of sat in place and been mostly fine. Ooh. Didn't see that little capsule coming in. Alright, Larsa, you motherfucker. Oh, dear lord. This is twice as dense in Ultra as it is in God. I didn't know that. But it's literally twice as dense. Shit. That's really hard, actually. Ah! Ah! Ooh. The spreads travel slower in God, which is why I was able to dodge them with so much more ease there. Oh dear lord. Gosh. Okay. Zah! As before, the suddenness of that speed up and slow down is still getting to me. It's not as bad in vanilla Futari as it is in Black Label, but it's still pretty bad. What the balls? Ugh. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, she really does. She really does do that. Wow. Yeah, I think Mushi and Futari have excellent patterns. Both of them. I'm also a fan of Escaluta's patterns for a similar reason. Escaluta 2 especially has a lot of patterns which are in this kind of vein. What happened? Oh, whoops! That was bad. I got distracted and accidentally.
This was a smash run.
Yeah, Jamers, that is exactly my thought on it. At one point, a friend of mine was asking me why he should buy Black Label, and I said, God is ultra, but playable. And that convinced him. That was all he needed to hear.
That had no plus. Yes. At that point, like, that was what I had then. So I could do all the stuff that that's not we have our screen too. Yeah. Like this, how we
Oh. Not even been an hour. At least I don't think it has. Shh. Oh god, I got the max power. I'm just like, oh, I'll just sit here instead of actually dodging the pattern. How'd your match go, Joey? How did your match go?
Oh, bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a free-for-all this time.
Oh, okay. Ooh. We will avoid the real enemy and focus our efforts on the game. Or it will be impossible to avoid the true enemy. Your father knows of Gus? Why does your father know of Gus? Oh, Jesus. You really have to get up in there if you want to kill that thing. Oh, I got the max power now.
Yeah.
See, but did you respond a guy named Gus, or did you respond a crazy... Well, not crazy, but a, you know... a completely obsessed guy named Gus, who has spent literally hundreds of hours playing the game to the absolute exclusion of all else, and written an entire book on the subject. Because one of those answers is far more reasonable than the other. Shit. Wow.
Right on the spot.
Well, how many pages was it? Because I seem to remember it being like a very substantial number of pages. 'Cause I didn't read the whole thing, but I definitely looked at it, and I remember it being like quite long. Alright, I guess I'm gonna keep restarting until I have a run in which I do not pick up the Great Evil. Alternatively, I could just do practice mode, but what fun is that? Oh, I remember it being way more than 4 pages. Maybe I'm Maybe I'm confusing it and/or linking it in my mind with one of the other shmup-related essays. Because there have been a few, like, shmup essays, most of which have not been insane. Again, I'm not saying Gus is insane, this is coming out like a horrible... This is coming out horrible. I definitely think that his it is literally an obsession with this game, and it is I believe it is unhealthy. Yeah. And the thing is, I think he knows that and is actually like actively aware of it. And just chooses to ignore it because he would rather pursue the world record or whatever it is that he's actually pursuing with this game, given how often he says that he's terrible at it. Chempop, yes. Not quite 24 hours, but very close. We started at 7:45 last night-ish. I think we actually started the stream at like 8:30, but we got here at 7:45. And then we're gonna finish in a little over 2 hours. Maybe a little under 2 hours. We'll see. About 2 hours. Chempop, it's a marathon stream for charity. We're participating in Extra Life, which is basically it's like a donation drive. We have a little link in the very, very top link in the description for the show, just right underneath the video. And if you click on that, you'll be directed to a page where you can make a donation. Donations go towards children's hospitals. I think our particular stream is giving money specifically to the Children's Hospital of Orange County. But I know that Extra Life as an organization is giving money to hospitals all around the country. We were personally invited to attend an overnight fundraiser type event, like basically a gamer gathering where everyone here is participating in Extra Life. So there's a bunch of tournaments going on, there's several different streams going on, and we are just coincidentally one of several groups who are here, and we were invited by the guy who's organizing this to come on and do our SDG Weekly thing and have our own little Extra Life stream going, and that's what we're doing. And it's been going quite well so far, actually. We have $260 last I checked, which is pretty fantastic. I mean, that's really pretty great. So you guys are absolutely awesome for doing that. Again, 100% of the proceeds from this will go directly to charity. We do not see a dime, which is as it should be. So, not that I'm saying that we don't want money, but because we do want money, but just not from this. Shit. No! The true evil. I have partaken of it. But, yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot of different games, but right before I left for lunch today, a couple hours ago, Rue said, "I'll donate $100 if you play 1.5 Ultra for an hour straight." And I'm like, okay. If you actually donate $100, I will actually play 1.5 Ultra for an hour straight. And then he did. So yeah, it's been great. Yeah, please, if you feel like you can give $1, $5, whatever, it really does not need to be very much at all. A lot of small donations are probably easier for you guys than just a few big ones. But it's just give a little bit for a good cause, and that would be wonderful. So And you know, thank you so much to everyone who's contributed and to everyone who's just been even watching the stream so far. It's been great to have people here the whole time. I mean, literally there have been people watching the entire time, which is absolutely outstanding. That was kind of one of the concerns that I had when it, you know, was it run really late and nobody would watch, but we've had like a very consistent 20 or more viewers the entire time we've been streaming, which is just, I mean, it's great. Thank you guys. Oh Jesus, so much death, so much death. Oh God. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, we do, and I think that's one of the reasons it worked out so well, is that we do have a lot of different members in a lot of different time zones. I don't want to say we should marathon stream more often, but I think that maybe STG Weekly's channel should have stuff going a little bit later sometimes, because it seems like there were people who don't always tune into episodes who were able to make it for this because it was going on. So. What is Nightbot? Whoa! Oh man. Thought I was in a safe spot, but no. Not so. I'm sure I'm handling like 95% of these patterns just completely wrong. Well, Kemba, I played more shmups in the last day than I have in the last 2 months as well, so... I also cleared DOJ. Black Label 1 loop. Not the 1 loop mode because that's just silly, but I cleared the first loop, which was cool. It actually would have been a looping run too. Ah, okay, sure. No! No, the true evil! No! I mean, look at that, you guys. What's wrong with that? Come on. This is just so not okay. This is the second time it's happened that way. I'm expressly trying not to pick up the max power up for those who aren't understanding what's happening. I'm expressly trying not to pick up the max power up because it powers you up so much that it basically you're never practicing the actual game at that point in time. You're practicing that point of the game when you're so overpowered you kill everything way too quickly for it to pose any real threat. So it kind of breaks the game and breaks the ability to practice properly to get the max power up, and yet it's hard to avoid picking it up. And moreover, apparently, if it's still on the screen when you beat the boss and you get the level result screen, it actually just keeps bouncing around, and your player ship is still on the screen in some location. I don't know where. And it will actually find you if you're unlucky and collide with you, and you'll pick it up during a period of time when you have no control over the ship. So that's why I was like, no, when it went into stage 3, because I heard that little, like, yup-ha, and then I'm like, oh god, did it just happen again? Did he pick it up again, even though the level was over? And yep, that's exactly what happened. So apparently that's a thing that can happen. I didn't even know. My guess is that the level result screens must basically just be overlays running inside of the game engine. It's not like a separate section or anything. Like, all of the content is still there and still running the normal way, but then they just have kind of this little overlay that tallies up all of your items and whatnot. That'd be my guess as to why it's behaving that way. Man, I'm just dying so often. Well, I'm not really practicing, but I mean, I'm having fun. I actually am having fun. I really do enjoy Ultra Mode patterns quite a bit. So I'm quite enjoying this, actually. Whoa, oh god. I don't think it's a mode that I would ever have the determination to try to clear, just because it's so ridiculous. But it's certainly, you know, it's fun. It's I enjoy it for the same reasons that I enjoy Mushi 1 Ultra. But unlike Mushi 1 Ultra, I don't find it to be particularly playable. But it is fun to, you know, to try these patterns and try to kind of solve them. Yep. I am going to be switching soon, yes. I just want to, you know, play through another credit fed run. I'm already this far in, I may as well go through it. So thank you, Rue, this was a lot of fun. Thank you very much, and thank you immensely for the donation. That's wonderful, really. So, yeah, awesome. Oh shoot, I killed it too early. shoot.
Let's try. I don't know how to do it. Oh, yeah.
Darn it. Third Night Lightning? You mean R-Type 3? Oh, that is a really aggravating final pattern. Because if you take it up too high, it walls you. Well, I do still owe someone DFK. I forget who that even was, but I said I would play DFK for you, and then I realized that the bet had actually gone through. Ooh. Should have just stayed put there. I actually would have been safe. almost cut through it correctly. Just barely missed it up. Oh! I'm still not liking the lurch on the slowdown. It's just... It's something that's just kind of fundamentally bothering me about Futari. Am I the only one who feels that way, or is that... Do other people have that same issue, where the slowdown in Futari really seems to kind of jump at you very, very suddenly? Like it comes in at a graduated pace, but then as soon as it's over, it's just like, bam, fast mode again. Like, there's not a good example right now, but like a lot of boss patterns I find, it feels like the game's like going slow, 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 slow. Suddenly full speed! There's no graduation out of it. It feels really choppy. And I find it hard to kind of keep up with that. If that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel fluid in a way. It feels really forced, and so it's hard to predict it and move with it the way that it is when the slowdown is kind of more graduated. Oof. Yeah, see, like that. Like, it was slow, 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 full speed. You have to be right in the center of it, huh? Lol. Oh, I see it. Why did I even try to go for that one? These guys are really hard. They spew out a lot of bullets, and they're not easy patterns to avoid either. The cutbacks in this last section just... Oh. Ah. Yeah, this is one of the patterns where I really notice it. I'm finding. The speed up, slow down thing. That was just miscontrol. That. Oh, I see. Ah. Oh, so close. Ah. I have no idea how to do that pattern. I think they're curtains. I've always thought they were curtains. Yeah, or tapestries or something. Oh. Oh. Let me I'm gonna take a break for a short bit. I'm gonna get up and walk around. But it should only be like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll be right back. And then, like I said, I do I did say that I would play. Did say that I would play DFK, so. Oh, S2J expert credit feeding. I guess. I mean, like I said, I did say I would play DFK, so I want to do like one or two runs of DFK first, because I did say that I would do that. But, Someone asked for DFK, so I'm doing DFK. I'm doing BL because I actually enjoy BL. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, I returned.
Some music ended so epically.
This is the game that includes Ketsubipachi, and I will be playing it for at least some, like, at least 1 or 2 credits. I'm terrible at it, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's right, Black Belt. see if I remember anything about how to play Black Label. Probably not. Nope, did not have a full hyper, so yeah, I don't remember shit. Maybe I'll just play like a bomb. Oh, that's right, this is bomb, so it doesn't have a strong mode. It has the bomb hyper.